I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Upfront and Personal. It's my intention to deliver information that will help us maintain a quality lifestyle in all aspects of our lives. So let's get started. Welcome back to another edition of the Sabrina Samuels Show with me, Sabrina Samuels. In this two-part series, we're talking about adoption, foster care, and raising our biological children with a good foundation. On this edition, you'll meet Kayla Peters. She's the daughter of Yvette and Stanley Peters. We met Yvette last week, and we talked about adoption and foster care and how important it is. You'll now meet Kayla. She's going to talk to you about how she feels about adoption. You're going to also find out about her exciting career in acting, modeling, and starting her own foundation at only 10 years old. So you want to stay with us? We'll be right back. Welcome to the Beckman Method. I'm Sabrina Samuels, and enhancing the lives of others has been my passion for over 35 years. Through interactive workshops and seminars, inspirational and motivational speaking, I help others to discover the hidden treasures, gifts, and talents within themselves. Take a look at our website and review our menu selection. Thank you. Welcome back. Once again, I'm Sabrina Samuels, and joining me is the lovely Kayla Peters. Kayla, welcome to my show.
Thanks for having me, Miss Sabrina.
Thank you. Well, Kayla, you're such a lovely young lady.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure to work with Kayla and a few other girls in our 3-day intensive program on etiquette and protocol. And Kayla, I was so impressed. I said, you've got to give me an interview before you leave here. And I'm so happy that your mom allowed you to stay over so we can make that happen.
Yes, ma'am. Me too.
Oh, good, good. Kayla, you're such an incredible young lady at the age of only 10 years old.
Thank you.
And you're doing a lot of things. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Kayla Peters. I am 10 years old. And me and my mom are making a foundation called the Kayla's Heart Foundation.
Okay. Now I understand you already give to people. You're making backpacks, and you're going into the foster care system, into the adoption system, and actually helping kids in need. Tell us a little bit about how you enjoy that, giving back.
Well, first off, I would like to make Dutch bags / backpack. So when they go from foster homes to their real homes, they won't have to put their clothes in trash bags.
Yes.
I would also like to make their Christmas much better, donating money and toys so it can be fun and educational for them.
Oh, that is so beautiful. My goodness gracious. Now, we know that you were adopted, and I say that you were an angel sent to your mommy and daddy, because God makes us all, don't you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you know and love your mom and dad. When you found out you were adopted, how did you feel? What happened? What went through your mind?
Through my mind, at first I thought my mom was joking because me and my mom have a fun / funny relationship. So I thought it was a joke at first, but then I didn't see my mom laughing or smiling, so I was like, is this for real? Are you really saying I am adopted? And she said, I am adopted, because she would never lie to me. We have talked about that. I would never lie to her, and she would never lie to me. And I still had this feeling, like I felt like nothing. I felt like my mom didn't want me. I felt like I was just a piece of trash.
Oh, Lord.
But then my mom made me feel that I wasn't a piece of trash.
You sure aren't.
Because she has said to me, God is everything. God has sent me to you to me.
Yes, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, I'm about to cry. Ooh. That is so beautiful. So, your relationship, as you continued on, growing up from a little infant and until you found out you were adopted, that never broke your bond, because you are, in fact, your mom and dad's child, and those are your parents. So you just kept growing. Tell us a little bit about your acting career and modeling career.
How did you get started? Because I know people would always tell your mom, and that's what she told me. She's such a cute little baby. You should get her into modeling, acting, etc. Tell us a little bit about it.
I started modeling at 5 years old. My mom took me to audition for Cynthia Bailey. And then I started getting into that because you have to have the personality to fit the clothing. And then I started watching TV, seeing how other actors and actresses interact with each other, and then I started interacting with my cousin, how they act on TV. And then I got in the habit of doing it, so I asked my mom if I could do acting lessons. First, I really wasn't ready, but then I found out that I could do it if I just believed.
Right. Now you're also playing the piano and dancing, and you were just accepted into a preparatory school, which we're not going to talk about on the air right now. But you started doing all of that. Does it actually help you when you go to these auditions? And we're flashing pictures as you're talking.
Yes, ma'am, it helps a lot. Because just to get in that performing arts school, millions of people millions of celebrities have went to that school. So that's just like one big point for me to get in a special school to help me pursue my dream.
Oh my goodness, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna do it. How did you like one of my favorite movies? Which one is it?
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures. Tell us about it.
It was fun at first. You have to learn because one person told me I was too dark to fit a point.
Oh my
God. And then I was too light to fit a point. But then I realized that it doesn't matter your skin color. If they say no, you say no. And I also got to meet a lot of.
If they say no, you say yes or no?
If they say no, I say okay.
Okay.
I deal with it.
Oh, hello. Hello for that. Go ahead.
And I also got to meet a lot of celebrities. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Now, your mother, you all flew out here for my 3-day intensive program. How did you like the etiquette and protocol program? Because most people, when you mention etiquette, Kayla, they frown and they don't want to do this, and they think it's something that it's not. Tell them about the program.
At first, I didn't I didn't think I would like it. It's about fun, but at the same time, you need to be proper. No disrespect, just respect. No disrespect. Proper, no slang words, proper etiquette at the table, proper place setting, everything mainly proper.
Oh, very good. Now, what about when you sat here and you all had to read positive affirmations? How did you like those affirmations?
I actually love them because it's a resemblance in words of me. Never to give up. Don't let negative charge come in and take over positive charge. Don't do that. That's what it was mainly about.
Excellent. What about greeting people when you did the interviewing for a job? And even though they're young, this young lady's 10 years old and she's already working. She and her mom are out there hitting the pavement, taking care of business. How did you like that interviewing for the job?
It was fun. It took a lot of practice and hard work. But after a while, you taught me, Miss Sabrina, to be natural. Don't act. It's just being you.
Oh my goodness, that is so wonderful, my goodness. Let's go back to your foundation. Because I know that you have some kids that you interact with that perhaps have been in the foster or adoption system, and some kids that are less fortunate than you. What do you want to do? And I know you said you make them backpacks, etc. But what about speaking? What can you say to these kids to encourage them?
Me and my mom were planning to speak at functions. We were going to say, do not feel like you're nothing. I felt like I was nothing when I found out. But then your parents will overcome that nothing and help you believe that you are something.
Beautiful, my dear. That is so beautiful. Let's talk a little bit about education, Kayla, because when her mother, she and Kayla got here, her mother said, Miss Sabrina, we have to make sure that Kayla reads every day. This young lady would read, how many pages? I thought it was 30, but 15 pages or 30?
30 pages.
30 pages every day before class. Miss Yvette was very stern in terms of education. Let's talk about education and you can be a pretty face, but you have to be educated. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Education is everything. I was telling my cousins that if you don't know how to read, you can't do math. And if you don't know how to do math, you can't buy a house. You need every subject for every part of your life.
Wow.
Yes,
That is so important. How do you like working with your peers at school? When they see you in movies or commercials or you're in magazines, how do they react to you?
One thing is, they think I'm like a celebrity. They treat me all fancy and stuff. I don't like that for some reason because I don't like being treated out because I'm a person like everybody else. I'm not like a celebrity yet, and if I was, I would acknowledge everybody.
Oh, honey, this is a smart young lady. And her mom and dad, you're from a good foundation. I tell you the truth. I like your mom and dad, and I really like you, and they're teaching you the right thing. What can you say, because we're out of time, in closing that will inspire? You said so much already. That will inspire not only kids your age, but younger as well as older, and adults. Please look into that camera and talk to us.
Like my mom told me and my brother, you can be anything you want to be. My brother now is an architect, and I am an inspired actress to become. Never give up on your hopes and your dreams.
Oh my goodness, have you enjoyed your experience with me?
I sure have.
Oh my goodness, well that says a lot about the program and a lot about Miss Sabrina.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you are delightful. Kayla, thank you for being a guest.
Thank you for having me.
Now when you become that rich, famous young lady, can I come to your house?
Of course, you helped me do all of this.
Oh, look out, look out. You and your mom and your dad are outstanding, and thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All right, more to come in a moment. Stay with us. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this edition of the Sabrina Samuels Show with Kayla Peters. And I certainly hope that you will look into her foundation and support she and her mom and dad as they move forward to help people in need, people who are out there just wanting to move forward, wanting to get ahead. And don't forget about the Beckman method. You see, her mother was very wise in knowing that it takes more than just telling a child, this is what you do, this is what she invested. She and her husband invested in Kayla's foundation, acting, singing, dancing, piano, and of course etiquette and protocol. Go to my website, sabrinasamuels.com or thebeckmanmethod.com, and see what we're all about so that you can help your child, whoever that child is, whether it be your child, your niece, your nephew, move to the next level. Think positive thoughts at all times. Know that you are a winner, that you will succeed with hard work and perseverance. Remember, God's foundation is our foundation, and His divine order is always the best way. Until next week, I'm Sabrina Samuels, wishing you love, peace, blessings, and our Heavenly Father's divine order. See you next week. Bye now.